Hello, fans, and welcome to another episode of the Audio Drive X podcast. I'm here today with Waist Deep. Um, you want to introduce yourself, guys?
Who's first?
I think I think that's
Or
I
Robert?
think that's Jamie's job there.
Yeah,
Jimmy
that's
Dangles. Jimmy Dangles.
Dangles,
You're our
Dangles
fearless
from the
band dad.
Waist Deep.
You lead us.
Then we got James Kane over there, our vocal man, screamer, singer, ass kicker, crowd surfer, and just
yeah.
a general badass. Rick Dandy is the newest addition. I don't know if you can see him there. He just
Nice.
jumped on the four strings. He's playing a five string right now, actually.
He still has that new
Yeah,
bassist
half of
stuff.
yeah. I do still have that
Feels
new
like a fresh
basis though.
bassist for now until we corrupt him. We got Dex Demos down there. You may recognize him from his YouTube channel and all that stuff. Shredder extraordinaire and champion drinker, by the way.
I thought I was a plumber.
What you do for fun
Nice.
doesn't matter here.
Nice. Cool,
Gordon,
guys.
what's up?
What's that?
Said thanks for having us. What's up? What are we doing?
Yes. Oh, I'll ask you a few questions to get my fans to get to know you guys a little bit, and you know what I mean? Stuff like that, cool stuff. So, first of all, I'd like to know who some of your biggest influences are as a band and as individuals. So, if whoever wants to start, Jimmy, you want to start?
Sure, man. Music, for the band. I mean, Dex and I kind of started this band, what are we, almost 10 years now, big guy? In
more than
one of
that.
our stinky basements. And started building from there. And when we started doing that, we had a lot more of a punk feel. We were listening to big fan, and I just seen them recently live at that time was Municipal Waste, and they are
Oh,
sick
nice.
live.
Yeah.
And then like a lot of metal. We were really into glam and power metal and that kind of stuff growing up. Iron Maiden, Def Leppard,
Motley Crue.
that kind of stuff.
You gotta
Motley
mention
Crue.
Motley Crue.
Yeah.
We even moonlighted in a Motley Crue tribute band for a bit, and
Yeah.
Jimmy actually sang
Oh.
wearing spandex. It was gross.
It's gross.
For me, I mean, Iron Maiden's been huge, Judas Priest, and like you said, Motley Crue, that kind of stuff like that. I got some family musicians and stuff like that. My uncle got me into music when I was about 13. He was a guitarist and gave me some of his secondhand gear, and the rest was history. That's my story, anyways.
Nice.
Dex?
I could probably go on that. Like our musical tastes individually are all over the map. Like I listen to all sorts of wild stuff. I'm sure these guys listen to stuff I don't much listen to or care for either. That's probably why we have a bit of a different sound to the rest of the bands on the Ottawa scene. Like I pretty much live in hair metal. That's what I listen to nonstop all the time. But I listen to a lot of weird pop and dance music and a lot of techno and like synth. I
Nice.
don't know where that came from, but just casual listening. I'm sure it creeps up in my music and my playing. I mean, as far as like influences outside of that, I mean, it's like with the guitar thing, the obvious suspects would be like Mick Mars, Randy Rhoads, George Lynch, those kind of guys, the shreddy guys, which is funny because my absolute favorite band is the Deftones, which has the most boring guitar work ever. It's just power chords and nothing.
And to be honest, Dex, that's probably why people keep telling me, "Oh, you need to listen to Deftones." I don't even know one single song by them because I listened to them and I was just like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, no, it's an acquired ear for sure. It's a lot of weird harmonies in there that it takes a few listens to kind of get used to.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, great band, really good band. It's funny they're bigger now than they ever were, which is hilarious. I guess Gen Z and Gen what's the one right after them, Alpha. Like the younger
Yeah.
generation seems really into their music, which is bizarre. Because I mean, that's a grandpa band at this point, Like they broke in the '90s.
Yeah.
Grandpa rock. Nice. What about you, James?
Myself, I mean, my musical tastes have varied greatly from a youngster to now. I mean, stuff that got me into music and loving heavy music and rock and roll music would have been like the early years, like Nirvana and stuff like that. Like I loved that grunge stuff when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
Watching Dave Grohl play the drums was just phenomenal. Watching Kurt Cobain just rock out a stage, even though their songs are simple as fuck, it just was awesome back when I was 14, 13 years old and never heard music like that before, right?
Yeah.
And then, it morphed into a lot of metal. I played drums for a metal band for 20 years, and I got into that because I was listening to all the Metallicas and Panteras and Megadeths, and oh fuck, I ended up getting into Mortal Sin and Anthrax and Motorhead, all of them, right? So I
Yeah.
was a pretty diehard metal guy for a long time. Then I
Nice.
got older and had kids, and my musical horizons got branched way out when my kids went and turned into teenagers because I wanted to be one of those involved dads, right? So now I listen to everything from my young son's rap, listening to Polo G and shit like that, all the way
Yeah.
to listening to my daughter listens to K-pop, right? So I absolutely love the Stray Kids. The Stray Kids are K-pop. They're a bunch of fucking 17 to 18-year-old boys jumping around a
Yeah.
stage, but they're fucking awesome, man. They're awesome to listen to. And then what I'm obsessed with right now is what is it here? It's While She Sleeps. I am obsessed with While She Sleeps right now. Like they are a British metal band, sort of blending like a hardcore punk and metalcore together. Seeing them live, all of their albums, I listen to them every day. Like they are absolutely phenomenal. If you want something new to listen to, go check out some While She Sleeps.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
I'll have to do that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like
But
the other one, fuck, who did I just see? I just saw Motionless in White open for Bring Me the Horizon, and now
oh,
I am a huge Motionless in White fan. They are phenomenal, bud.
I
Hmm.
yeah
That's been on play. I've been listening to that steady for the last 3 weeks now.
they're really good.
Nice.
I found them out like maybe 2 years ago, and I was like,
Nice.
these are like a fresh sound, right? Like it's something refreshing.
It
Today's
it
music.
blends so many things together. It
Yeah.
really does.
Yep.
It's just fucking amazing to watch. I didn't even
Yeah.
know they existed till I went to see Bring Me the Horizon in Montreal. They opened
Nice.
up. I'm
That's
like,
the
holy
best.
fuck, who the hell is this? Why are
Yeah.
half the shirts here saying Motionless in White? Who's this Motionless in White?
Yeah.
And fucking after that show, but I've been listening to them ever since.
I'm mildly jealous of you, James, right now.
Yeah, yeah, you should be. It was phenomenal. It was actually so good. We bought tickets to go see it in Ottawa when it comes here in October.
Oh, nice. Nice. Cool.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get to
Awesome.
see it
So,
twice.
James,
Come down.
Fucking
Come
right.
down. We'll go together.
maybe. What about you, Brett?
James, I gotta ask, man. So,
Oh.
just
Yeah,
can
go
I ask
ahead,
a question
Max.
just before we get to Brick? Yeah, James,
Yeah.
you mentioned you're listening to a lot of K-pop, man. Like, is that where all like the stage moves are coming from? Is it all
Listen.
that choreography?
Listen,
Seeping
I'm
through?
From to be honest, it's when you go and you watch those shows, they are so well choreographed on like major productions that
Yeah.
you walk away kind of blown away, man. Even if you're not into that music. Like my daughter's forced me to go to like 7 or 8 of these concerts now. And I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a fan of any of them, other than I am a fan of the Stray Kids. They stand out among the entire crowd. They just they'll fucking blow you away, man. Even their personalities and their humor on stage. I just fucking laughing my ass off just having a fucking grand old time with these fucking kids entertaining me on stage, right? Fucking
And they're
listening to 50,000 people sing their song in unison.
they're right into it, those kids. Because I know where you're coming from, James. I have a
Do it.
daughter that's all she listens to, and I mean it's pretty catchy.
Yeah. Keep an eye out for our next K-pop album. There we go.
Yeah,
It's coming
do
out
it.
soon.
Do it. All right, Breck. What about you, buddy?
Yeah, no, I'm a bit of a time capsule myself. I think the most modern artist I've been listening to lately is just Linkin Park. I love the new vocalist. I love the energy. I love the way how composition's done. I've had music in my in my life since I was 10 or 12 years old. I used to skip prayers and go to my friend's house who had a piano, and I used to just go and play music there. And yeah, since funny story, Dex and I actually met over a Kijiji ad. He was looking for a shitty bassist, and I responded by saying, "I'm a shitty bassist. Do you want to jam?" And
Nice.
that was about 10 years ago. And we've been friends ever since. And then I jammed with Jimmy, and I was jamming with them for a while, but then I kind of dropped out for a little while, and then about 8 years later, we reconnected, and now here I am playing the bass for him. When it comes to musical influences, Iron Maiden, massive influence for me, and I love the way how they play the bass over there. So I guess that's kind of where I picked up my love for bass, and then I started discovering Jason Newsted, Metallica, and he had a 5 string, and I was like, okay, I got to pick up the 5 string, and
Yeah.
then here I am. So very much a time capsule. I think I'm not as well versed as James. I don't have kids of my own, but if I do, I'm probably going to be on the same boat as him. But yeah, I love anything with a good tune. I love anything with a nice groove, and I'm looking forward to laying down the groove for these guys.
Yeah.
Should probably also
See,
mention that Brick is also like a multi-instrumentalist. He's as good on guitar as he is on bass as he is on piano. So he's kind of like a
Yeah.
secret weapon if we need to use him for something else.
Yeah.
He can
That's
sing
awesome.
too. I've heard him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he's a great
yeah,
singer too.
yeah.
It's been a while since I sang, but yeah, I love giving backing vocals to James. There, I think we have a huge variety of voices in this band, and we all support each other. And whenever James is taking the lead, we all come together and support him with harmonies, and it's just four of us, but we
Yep.
sound a lot larger than just the four of us.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah.
It also
Cool.
helps that Jimmy likes to light himself on fire usually during the sets, and James goes crowd surfing. But you know,
What?
Yeah,
Uh,
you gotta see us live for that to happen.
yeah. I will have to see you guys live. I will. Anyways, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's a
If
good.
you come to a live show, I guarantee you something will be lit on fire, and I will jump into the crowd. A guarantee.
Nice, nice. All right. So, on to the next question. What would be your dream venue to play? Whoever
Circle
wants to.
again, boys.
I always wanted to play a strip
Might
club.
as well go back
I'm
to
just
you
going to throw it
there,
out there
Jimmy.
right now. I've always wanted to play a strip club. I don't know
Strip club
why.
is a good.
Nice.
Strip
Just
club's a
always
good
wanted to
venue
do
to play
that.
in. Yeah. Sorry,
How
Jimmy.
random would that be?
I just want people to throw singles at you. That's all.
You mean
Yeah.
loonies here? They're not going to throw a
True.
singles here.
Man, you don't want loonies thrown at you.
Sorry, Jimmy. We interrupted you there, bud.
No, it's all good. Yeah, strip club sounds awesome. Actually played Obsession once here in town, which was pretty close. Ended up being a swingers club, which was pretty fun.
Oh, that's fun.
I mean, if I'm talking local, love to play like Blues Fest, or we have a new venue called History here in Ottawa, which is kind of like a bigger to medium size. It's not like arena size, but it's a pretty big venue. So that'd be pretty sweet. But I mean, the biggest, Dex and I, all of us have been out to Montebello Rock Fest, which is kind of near us. That's been a couple of years now. It's
Yeah.
a big ass outdoor fest. And I mean, the biggest one I've ever seen, online, anything like that, is Rock and Rio. So if we're getting big, I'd love to go big. But hometown, there's a couple of spots for sure.
I stand by the Rippers.
Oh, nice, nice.
What about you,
Is
Dex?
it-
Which is your dream venue there, bud?
Is that your only answer, Dex? Do you have any other?
Oh, I don't
Locations
know.
you
Like,
wanna hit?
let's be honest here. So our next album is going to go massive, right? So we're playing like MSG. We're going to be doing like arenas, sold out ball diamonds. Probably
Nice.
not. More likely, we'll be playing, basements, birthdays.
Canadian anthem at the baseball games.
That would actually be big. I would do it.
Oh, man.
James?
Tell you what, I'm gonna go a little more on the realistic side here, lads. Like I'm telling you, get into Hard Rock Live down in
Nice.
Ottawa at the casino. Like that would be that'd be pretty dope.
Yeah.
Place like the Bronson Center, something that holds a couple thousand people, has
Yeah.
like a balcony, anything like that. A really dope show. It's still intimate, interactive, not so big that, people are a million miles away, but it's big enough that you can have a fucking blast. You can get a couple thousand people just chanting away with you, jumping up and down, having a grand old time. Like, to me, that's the shit. Most of the
Right.
the best shows I've seen have been in venues from 2 to 5,000 people.
Yeah.
Like,
For
I went
sure.
and saw Alexis on Fire in Montreal with 5,000 people, and it was one of the coolest shows I've seen.
Where was that?
Oh, nice.
Metropolis?
If I could remember the name of it, I think it might have been called Olympia. Might have been called
Okay.
Olympia, but
That's another good one. It's an old theater, old
it was
converted theater.
packed
Yeah, those
from
are great.
front to back.
Yeah. Those are,
And
you know
those
what?
people
Those are
had
usually,
a blast.
yeah. I went and saw, do you guys know who Cancer Bats are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's the name I haven't
Yeah.
heard in a
So I
while.
went and saw them in a bar that they hold like it. The bar held like 100 people.
Oh no way.
Nice.
Oh wow.
That's amazing.
Yeah. It was insane. So like it was kind of cool because like we actually got to like talk to them. You know?
Oh, sick.
Like
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
That's
They're
the
right there.
best. Yeah.
What?
Oh
yeah,
my God.
he stole my
I got a funny story like that. He
yeah.
stole your hat.
Yeah, he stole my hat.
What?
Yeah.
Probably weren't too mad about it though. I mean, that's kind of a cool story.
I wasn't mad at all. I was pretty drunk, so it's like whatever.
That's awesome.
You sure you didn't tell him
Yeah.
you could keep it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Whatever. Yeah, I
that's a
don't
great
care.
story. I got a funny one kind of like that. It's funny. Jimmy mentioned Obsession, which used to be that bar on top of the strip club, the Nude End, I think it's called. Anyway, I remember they used to have live shows, and I went to go see. Do you remember the band Autograph with that one big hit, "Turn Up the Radio"?
Yep.
So Autograph played Obsession. It was a $10 show. Nobody was there except me and like three really drunk dudes. And
Nice.
like, here's Autograph. Like
So
their
far
first
drunk.
album, I think, was platinum. I'm standing like talking distance away from Steve Lynch, watching him do that four-finger tapping crap, and it's just he looked so unhappy with his life and his decisions at that point. But it was a pretty cool show in a small venue. Just I kind of feel for big artists when that happens. They probably fire their booking agents, but it's great for a fan, right?
Friggin' right.
You
Yeah.
bet. Yeah.
Nice, nice. Okay. Breck, did you answer?
Yeah.
Rick didn't
No,
get to answer.
I was just listening into you guys. I guess I was going to echo what James said. Sounds like a great venue to be able to play in. I guess my dreams are a little bit smaller. For me, it's definitely going to be Blues Fest. Like, I would love to be able to open for, like, I saw a couple of my friends open for Tom Morello last year, so it was a lot of fun watching them do that. So,
Nice.
yeah, like, it's just so Blues Fest and Hard Rock Casino, those two are definitely going to be the top two for me. I know
Nice.
Jimmy Dangles, he likes to have bigger dreams, but hey, I'll keep supporting him
Well-
wherever we go. Right? But yeah, those two guys.
I think a lot of bands in this area would be cool to see on like the Blues Fest stage. I know, I would definitely try and be there to watch, whether it be the side stage or, opening for
Top-
or like the
Wow.
one of the opening acts, be friggin' super cool to see.
Yeah.
Cool guys.
Yeah, we posted on Blues Fest this year, and apparently it's about 10 local acts is what they've knocked it down to, and they have like 600 to 700 submissions every year.
Oh really?
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, like I
Just
remember
600.
friends bands at like 5 or 6 p.m. On the side stage or something like that, and that was pretty cool even in itself. But that's few and far between now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of
They're fun.
Kinda
I've played a
sad,
couple
but-
festivals with cover bands. They're a lot of fun. It's a very different vibe than like a regular show in a regular venue. I mean, I think
For
probably
sure.
everybody here has played festivals, usually in cover bands and other things like that. But it's
Mhm.
it's so different than the intimacy of a club. Like I'm just thinking, we're talking about club sizes, and then unfortunately we just lost the Brass Monkey, right? Like that was kind of the standard spot
Yeah.
to be with the right size stage, good sized crowd. Like just really devastating for the Ottawa music community. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Yeah, I was surprised when I heard that happen too. Uh, cool. All right, guys. What would you guys consider the most underrated album?
Oh, the top
Actually, let's start with Dex this time.
There you go.
Okay,
I
I'm
want to
probably
hear
gonna
Dex.
throw one down. You guys are gonna be like, I don't even know what that is. So
That's the
first
point.
most underrated album is gonna be a band called Nightclub, and the album is called Requiem for Romance. It's like dark synth pop that's evil. It's like if Katy Perry was into synth and only did like evil pop about like murder and really screwed up shit, that would be it. It's amazing. Crazy good band. Highly recommend you check them out. Really, really cool vibes. After that, probably the LA Guns first album. Their debut album was just a banger, and nobody talks about it. It hasn't been put into reprint yet. You can't buy it. It's like LA Guns. Love LA. The older I'm getting, the more I'm listening to LA Guns. I don't know why. It's weird. Love that band. Really, really incredible. Who else is underrated? Tesla, their first album, Mechanical Resonance. I don't know how that band isn't a household name. That whole album, cover to cover, is so good, so good. Yeah, sorry. Can you tell I like hair metal?
I'm with you. I'm with you on Tesla though. Like, I don't understand how they're not bigger than they were.
They
were
should
so
be huge.
talented.
Like,
Yeah.
and they're kind of like I said, hair metal, but they're beyond hair metal. I mean, like they're just blatant
Mhm.
rock and roll that happened to happen in the middle of the '80s when hair metal was a thing. I mean, if
That's
you listen
right.
to that without the context of hair metal, it doesn't quite have the overbearing, flamboyant, ballad style
No.
stuff or any of like even the guitar work is really tasteful and good, but it's not just over the top, shreddy, showboaty
No.
stuff for the sake of being over the top, shreddy, showboaty stuff. Like it's
No,
really well placed, and
it
it's
actually
almost
makes
like if
sense.
Aerosmith was a band in the '80s. I mean, Aerosmith was
Yeah.
a band in the '80s, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's a good.
More 80s.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Nice. Or about you, Breck?
For me, it's a much more modern one, but and it's a point of contention. But I really like Death Magnetic. A lot of people did not like Metallica's Death Magnetic. They thought it
Oh,
was a really terrible album. But yeah, I think that was a that was I really liked it because it was very different from what I used to expect a Metallica to be. And everyone says Saint Anger's is Metallica's worst album, but I think Death Magnetic is also their worst albums. But first, like I like the way how the compositions were done. The mixing absolutely sucked. Lars cannot drum, but the way how the writing was done was great. So Death Magnetic would be my most underrated album. Terrible, but I like it.
I like it. What
Yeah.
about you, James?
Well, that was something hard for me to think of, like an underrated album. I mean, I came up with a couple, but they're more
Waist
local.
Deep
Like,
one.
yeah, Waist Deep one for
Steve
sure.
One.
But like
That is an underrated album.
back in my Joe Thrasher days,
Yeah.
a band opened for us called Screamer. Screamer at the time was promoting their album Adrenaline Distractions. I still listen to that album today. I traded the guy a Joe Thrasher album for one of his albums. And still to this day, I put that album on at least once a week, once every couple weeks. It's in my mix all the time. And I don't think anybody in the world knows it exists. But it is some kick ass, straight ahead metal. I like it just because I saw the guy perform it live and he did such a great job. Like they were so energetic on stage and it was just so fun to watch. Maybe that's why I'm attached to it. But I feel like just overall, it's just great straight ahead metal music, and I don't think they've been recognized anywhere whatsoever. And then there's another band in Toronto called The Curse Within. They're doing a fairly good job of like promoting themselves online and stuff right now. But you don't hear them out much traveling, touring. Too many new releases coming out. But they put out an album called Seeking Vengeance, and it is great, crunchy, newer metal that has this
Okay.
old school feel to it. It's fantastic. It fits right in with all the newer metals that I'm listening to right now with a little bit of the old school feel. So those are the two albums I think that nobody really knows exists, but I listen to on a daily.
That's
Nice.
cool. Timeless music. That's an interesting thing to bring up. But you made me think of another band from like years ago out of Toronto, Kill Cheerleader. Their
Oh,
first
yeah.
album. Like
Yes.
that band
Oh, I
is like
forgot.
timeless that
Yeah.
sound. They're incredible, but like nobody knows about them and I think they did they break up before they even like really made it? I don't know. Incredible band.
No.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Hmm.
Mr. Dangles.
Mr.
Oh man,
Dangles.
this was a tough one for me too. Think of like old ones, new ones, and stuff. Dex just made me think of something, but fuck. I went to see them live. Actually, sorry, I got to see them live in Rockfest, whatever the fuck it was. I'm sorry. Girl School. Remember we used to do the cover? Anything by
School's
Girl School.
incredible, bud.
9 Emergency.
Wow. What a
They're
shout.
they're female Motorhead
Yeah,
and just as good. Like not like yeah, they're cool other girls. No, like together. Literally, they have a song that's both bands together. That's
I
released.
forgot about Girls
That's
School.
what
Yeah,
played.
they were really
I
good.
would see them back to back. It was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
that's
And
a
yeah,
really
every song they
underrated
do is
band in
sick.
general.
Amazing musicians, singers, everything. So sick and totally underrated. Like
What was the first album? I think it was called Hit and Run.
Hit and Run,
I
I
think I've
think.
got it
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Off the
Great
chart.
album.
So
Really good album.
they're amazing.
Nice.
Oh, they got a cool look too. Like they're all leather and business. Like they're yeah, real deal.
I'll have to
Pretty
check
much
that
look
out.
like the cover
Now,
from like that
Girls'
Motorhead
School?
Ace of Spades record.
Yeah, Girl School.
No.
Yeah.
Girl School.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good call, man. That's a great one.
Awesome. All right. What would be your guilty pleasure song? Let's start with Breck this time.
Oh man.
My guilty pleasure song. Oh God, I'm gonna get a bunch
I was
of
gonna
eye
say
rolls on this
Genuine, My
one.
Pony. You just wait.
No. I was gonna say no. See, that would be kind of cool, actually. Guilty pleasure,
I played that
but
with you at open mic once. That was interesting.
yes, that was interesting. Honestly, Dex is actually right. Right, it would be "Pony" by Genuine. I like taking songs that are very in your face and put like a little bit of a blues twist to it. I did that with Billie Jean, Michael Jackson songs, and but for some reason I realized that I could get really explicit, and then I picked up "Pony" by Genuine. So that's got to be my guilty pleasure. So whenever I want to put myself into a vibe, I play "Genuine" by Pony. So that's my guilty pleasure.
Nice.
Yeah, you,
How about
you make
you,
that
James?
song sound filthy, man. Like I don't know how you can take a pop song and make it sound so disgusting and just lewd, but you do.
That's how it goes. Just making a dandy.
You know, I find it's hard to pick one. Hey, like I don't know that I have one guilty pleasure, but some of the things that you would never expect me to listen to, like the mumble rap or the K-pop stuff, like that shit when my kids aren't even around, right? Like, I
Yeah.
also got a 5-year-old here at home. He was obsessed with the K-pop Demon Hunters, but
Oh, Demon Hunter.
three of those songs are in my playlist that I listen to at work. And they come on, and I just fucking rock out to them, fucking putting mud on the wall, just giving her shit. So, like, yeah, I mean, the silliest
Yeah.
one would be the K-pop Demon Hunters, man. Like, Takedown. I listen to that song. I watched Twice perform it. You know, my daughter took me to see Twice, and I watched Twice perform Takedown. So, yeah, that would be a fairly silly guilty pleasure that, yep, I actually listened to.
Yeah. So a funny story on that, James. I gotta admit that. So my oldest daughter, listens to a lot of that K-pop stuff, and I watched that K-pop Demon Hunters movie with her, and she's also in dance music or dance. And one of her songs was one of the songs from the movie that they had to dance to.
Nice.
So when I went to her recital, I was like, I recognize this song.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't.
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah,
got
no,
you.
I've seen the movie enough times. I know
Yeah.
all the words to just about all of the songs. I have no problem singing along.
Yeah.
They've been written by professional writers, and you can tell they fucking
Oh,
stick
yeah.
right in your head. And fuck, you
Yeah.
can't help it, man. Like you just can't help it.
Awesome.
There's no
Awesome.
substitution for proper songcraft. There really isn't.
Mhm.
All right, Jimmy
All
Dangles.
right.
What's yours?
A lot of songs, but like James was saying, he's got some older ones and younger ones. I got kind of the same thing going on. So I got a lot of Disney in my house. A lot of Disney with my 3-year-old daughter right now. We just got through Miss Rachel and Danny Go. We're on that kind of right now. So anything like that, man, just right in my head. And I catch myself
Yeah.
humming and singing it. But no.
I call it
This
musician's disease, man. Whenever you hear anything like that and you hear it repetitively,
Yep.
dude, you're walking
Yeah.
away singing it whether you like it or not.
Yep.
Like,
it works to our advantage
So,
sometimes. I mean, on the last album, Jimmy got a little thing in his ear, which sounded an awful lot like a jingle from a cartoon, which it isn't, but it worked, and he put it on "Dance on Your Grave," and it sounds awesome. And it's exactly that, listening to like kids' earworms.
Stole it a
um,
little bit.
on that note, have you watched the show Storybots? That's on. I think it's on Disney.
Yeah, my son's 13 now, and he watched that growing up. I remember the old.
So, do you know
So
who
thank
does the
God they're.
music for that?
No, who does the music for that now?
It's all Weird Al.
Is it?
Weird Al Yankovic.
I love Weird
nice.
Al. That's another guilty pleasure. It doesn't matter what he does. Everything he does touches.
I'm a big fan of Weird Al. And
Yeah.
there's a big push for him right now to get into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Ooh, I like that.
FYI.
Yeah, hell yeah. He's done so
Yeah.
much for music. Who else?
Yep.
Man, nobody else can really do what he does. Like you can't have two. He just has
No.
it. It's his. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does.
Yeah.
All right, cool. What about you, Dex? I'm curious to hear your answer on this one.
Oh, geez. I've got a lot of guilty pleasures. So probably the biggest one would be Secret Romance by Avicii or Tim Berg. I think it's what he released it under.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Something about that song is infectious. And if I'm drunk, which let's be honest, I usually am, I can't help but dance. I don't dance. It's not pretty. It happens. I love that song. I don't know why. It's just, there's something to it. I mean, I'm kind of like that with Jamiroquai too. Like you put on a Jamiroquai record and I'm done.
Jamiroquai.
Like I'm usually just
Nice.
drunk and
Oh, yeah.
dancing and I look stupid, but I'm having a great time. I love that stuff too. Like all that funk guitar playing and just the
Uh,
orchestration. It's production
Yeah.
quality, super cool, super slick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I-
definitely my
I-
guilty pleasure. That kind of stuff.
I do like Jamiroquai too. Like, I won't seek out to put a song on, but if I hear it, I'm like, yeah, I can definitely
Yeah.
listen to this.
Yeah, they
Cool,
clap.
guys.
I don't know how else to say it. Like
It's in
that
my head
funk
now.
stuff
Thanks.
just moves. Yeah, sorry, man. You're welcome.
Yeah. All right. So, what would you guys consider the most influential event in music history? Let's start with you, Jimmy
That's it.
Dangles.
Ooh, music
question.
history?
Think
Holy
think
shit.
carefully, Jimmy. That's a biggie.
Oh God.
I'm not good at history.
Yeah, no. Fuck.
I failed that in school.
No, Woodstock, I guess. I mean, there, but any kind of massive festival is just gonna be Live Aid. I don't know. Fuck.
Yeah.
Live Aid's a good shout.
I've heard
Yeah.
Live Aid. I've heard Live Aid mentioned.
I'll throw one out there, which is if we're going to get historical here, I'd say I think it was the 20s when Robert Johnson first did his first blues recording, the first recorded blues track ever. Any band that plays rock, it's all blues derivative, right? So if that singular moment hadn't happened, I mean, for sure it would have happened by somebody else at a later time. But without that, I mean, that's the foundation for everything. Like you listen to the White Stripes, listen to the Stones, listen to the Cult, anything, listen to the Cure even, anything. Without that catalyst, I don't think there necessarily would have been just the progression that we got to where we are. Like Jimi Hendrix wouldn't be around, obviously. Like none of that stuff without that one singular moment. It's also crazy just
Yeah.
to think about like where music was before recording and before people could start making their own music too, right? Like we were all stuck with
Yeah.
classical pieces, playing piano, written out. You know what I mean? Just think of the difference in sound from music from the 1800s versus the 1900s. And then even when you think the 1900s, like 1920 recorded music through to, the 2020s now, it's insane.
Mhm.
Just the development
Yeah.
and the production quality and the instrumentation and everything else. Like it's just mind blowing. Sorry to just bother, man.
Yeah. You could really go down a rabbit hole looking at all that stuff. I've done it.
Yeah.
Stay up till like 1 o'clock in the morning reading up on this stuff and watching different videos on it. It's crazy.
Yeah. Dex, you want to let Jimmy answer that question there?
Yeah. Sorry, man.
No, man, that's perfect.
Just messing with you.
No, that was great, dude, and you're absolutely right. It's nuts.
Yeah. I mean, more modern. Just sorry, I'm gonna steal some more here. When Ozzy passed, the concert he had right before his passing was, I think,
Oh,
something truly
that's true.
special
I
in
forgot
music.
about that one. Yeah.
Just the
Yeah.
amount of people that he got
Yeah.
together for that one show, and then the fact that he died 2 weeks after is just like, oh wow, that's something. I think everybody in the heavier music community, hard rock through to the hard metal guys, I think everybody felt that one, right? So it
Yeah.
was almost a surreal, special moment that he was able to gift us that last concert, which obviously he wasn't at his peak, clearly. Didn't sound
No.
his best, but it wasn't about that at all. It was something that transcended the music, which I think is why it'll probably be remembered as a great concert in the future. I mean, only time will tell, but I think that might be a future thing people look back on and go, that's a defining moment.
For sure. For sure. What about you, James? What would you say?
Yeah, me, that's a tough one for me. I think one of the hugest things in music period was just everything becoming digital and making it so easy for everyone and anyone to record anything they want.
Yeah.
It's just not the same anymore. And a lot of people have this argument that it don't sound as good, but it does make it sound pretty perfect as well, right? Like it's kind of a long debate. I guess
Yeah.
I
Uh-oh.
also like I read this list of questions beforehand, and I must have misinterpreted this because I was all ready to answer the question like, what was the most influential thing that happened to me that made me want to like actually be a musician?
Well, it could
So
be either.
I'm going to elaborate on that. Like
Yep.
that's going to be my response. I'm telling you, when I was in high school, I played in the band.
Hmm.
I always loved music. I started playing drums when I was like 10 years old, right? But what sealed the deal was finally a show in high school at the fucking youth center of all places. And I swear it was one of those right at the end of the school year, and the entire school just about showed up to this place that only held about 60 people. They had to open the garage doors of the youth center so they could spill out into the street. Absolutely every one of them went nuts, and it was such a rush on stage with that many people at such a young age. I was hooked hard. I want to
Yeah.
do this. And then
Yeah.
to top it all off after the show, we're so fucking pumped up. Let's go fucking hotbox the car. I got fucking arrested, man, with my entire band. My entire band
Perfect.
got arrested. We got to go spend the night in the slammer together and sing songs. Fuck, we had the best night of our lives, man. And ever since then, I just wanted to play music live for people. I've wanted to
Yeah.
entertain people playing music.
Yeah.
And, that's just one of those things that's always stuck out in my mind.
For sure. No, that's awesome. Like the whole rush of it, right? Like it's like I got
It's
you.
a huge adrenaline rush. Just huge,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I got to learn that at a real young age, and just fuck, I've loved it ever since.
Yeah. Nice. Nice.
Hmm.
That's a cool memory to have. What about you, Brick?
Oh, it's priceless. Getting arrested with your band is priceless, especially when
Oh
like your
yeah.
lead singer's real outgoing. He doesn't mind mooning the cameras and shit.
Yeah.
Like it was fucking hilarious. Like you've never seen a bunch of happier guys arrested in their lives.
So awesome.
Oh shit.
Man, You kind of touched on something too, James, just before you got to that story, which is super cool, just about production in general.
Yeah.
And I think you almost said it. I swear I saw you thinking about saying AI in music in
Yeah.
Suno.
Well,
Because I mean,
that's
we
where
should
it's
probably
going
talk about
now.
that. We're living through
That's
an epoch right now, aren't we?
yeah, big time,
Man,
big time. You can go create your own song just by asking it to.
Here's the dangerous
Uh,
part. It's really good. Like the
yeah,
stuff you can make it's
I've seen a
shocking
few
how good
things
it
go
is.
by on TikTok, and they call themselves AI artists, and I'm listening to it, and
yeah.
I'm going, um, not an artist, but this does sound really good. I can't argue with
Yeah.
that. I mean,
No.
fuck, this sounds like a good song.
Here's a question.
Great.
How much do we listen to currently like mainstream top 10 songs pop? I mean, not that all of us listen to pop. How much of that already has AI in the workflow is something I always wonder. Like what's already being used to bounce ideas off of or to get progressions or to show, changes between keys or modulations. Like I'm certain a lot of stuff. It's so formulaic. Why wouldn't they use AI?
Yep,
It's yeah.
And how long's that been?
that's a good question. I don't think they'd ever tell you though.
No.
Oh no, a lot of them will now.
Never
Like
mind.
they're teaching it now in Berkeley. You, you got to take courses in AI as part of the curriculum for a lot of it now. Like it's the industry
Oh wow.
is pivoting. Like maybe musicians are a dying breed. Like maybe, in 30 years, there won't be guys like us who want to get together, have a few beers and, create things the old fashioned way, I should say. It'll be, just people in their basement typing prompts. Maybe it won't be musicians anymore. They'll be prompters. Who knows? It's
I
crazy.
hope
Yeah.
not. I hope not.
It's
I'm
like
Yeah.
the
yeah.
muse apocalypse or something.
Yeah.
Have trouble
I'm gonna try.
justifying my guitar collection to the wife if that happens.
Cool.
Back to loots and
That's a good
bongos.
question. That's a good thought. All right, Breck, what about you, buddy?
For me, Michael Jackson's Super Bowl. That was a historic moment in music for me. I think that's when I realized that um, just what the concept of stage presence. What does it mean to be present? What does it mean to actually entertain thousands and thousands of people? I was not alive when uh, Queen was doing Live Aid, but I was definitely alive watching Michael Jackson. And I think that Super Bowl video, when I saw it for the first time, I think that's when I realized this is something that I really, really want to be able to do. And I also think many people felt the same way then. So in my mind, that's a historic moment in music. I don't know if we're going to get anything like that again, but I hope we do.
I
Rick clearly didn't
I
watch Prince a few
really
years later.
That's right, Miss
Prince,
Prince.
yeah. But
James Jackson.
I'm with you on that one, Brick.
Sorry, Bert.
I was never really a fan of Michael Jackson back in the day, but going back and watching what he did, you know, it's incredible. Like no matter if you're like,
Yeah.
A metal fan or what have you, I think what he did, his stage presence is unmatched.
Very much
Yeah, I
Just
so.
think
Yeah,
too, we're all
you're
too
right.
young for it, but that Thriller album when it came out, like I think all of us collectively, it's not our generation, but like I've heard people talk about just how big of a deal that was. Like I've heard people, places where, they don't have access to music and maybe one
yeah,
guy owns a record player, they have one record, it's going to be Thriller. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's just
yeah,
how
Yeah.
massive
yeah,
that was.
No,
I
yeah,
mean,
I grew up with my parents having that record.
yeah.
of course
See,
I've
there
got
you
it.
go, James.
You know,
He's got it. I got mine for a
Nice.
quarter at Salvation Army. I mean, hey.
Yeah. I think
Any album with an Eddie Van Halen solo on it is good.
yeah,
Yes.
you're right.
Gotta talk about Beat It.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. I like those answers. That was pretty good. All right. Now time for the last question. I'm curious on this one. What are each of your top 3 albums? Like if you were to be on a deserted island somewhere, you only had 3 albums. What would they be? Let's start with James.
Sure, man. You know, I thought this was going to be hard when I first read it, and then I went, no, it's not actually that hard. I am so obsessed with While She Sleeps that it would be their last 3 albums. So the number 1 is Sleep Society, the number 2 is So What, and the number 3 is Self Hell, and they're all by While She Sleeps. Like they're, as far as I'm concerned, every
Nice.
other
He's not
band can
paid to
take
say
a
that.
dirt nap.
Are you in this
No,
now? And we didn't know.
I'm telling you, I saw them live in Montreal a little while ago too, and like just the deal. I found them on Apple because they came up in my suggested list, eh? And I started listening to them. Holy shit, this stuff's awesome. Then I started watching a few videos on YouTube. Holy fuck, this is really awesome. And then I went and saw them live, and I'm just like, yeah, okay, like these guys are the shit. If I had to pick any 3 and never listen to anything else, I would bring those 3 with me.
Nice. What about
Wow.
you, Brick?
Well, my very first one would be A Change of Seasons, Dream Theater. That's one.
Green
I
Theater.
think
Nice.
being able to compress an entire life into a 20-minute song. And I've listened to that over and over again as I've grown old, and I'm starting to realize, and it's only very recently that I realized that it's actually the story of someone's entire life. And so A Change of Seasons by Dream Theater, that's the first one. Second one, Brave New World, Iron Maiden. I
Nice.
think the sound, the
Ooh.
way how the whole that's the album where I can say that I started it and I don't stop listening to it. I started at track 1 and I don't do anything until the whole album's done. I listen to that album. The third one is going to be Fear of the Dark, Iron Maiden. That's where I realized that storytelling, like like music is a form of storytelling. So
Hmm.
Fear of the Dark is a very close third. Brave New World is a very close second, and then way in the very front is Dream Theater's A Change of Seasons.
Yeah.
That's wicked
And
cool,
you
man.
know
I
what?
feel like
It's
Bruce
funny you
Dickinson would have been a
mentioned
history teacher in a different life.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dex?
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's super cool, but you just the way you said the storytelling, you're making me think like Bruce Dickinson. I feel like in another life he would have been a historian or a teacher
Yeah.
of history. Like
You're
half of the
absolutely
songs
right.
are historical events that he's
You know
depicting.
what?
It's so cool.
And there's 2, and it's I liked how you mentioned Fear of the Dark because there's 2 songs that send like chills down my spine, and Fear of the Dark and Hallowed Be Thy Name always send that chill down my spine. I'm just like, just close your eyes and you just
Beautiful
listen
song.
to it. I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
It's incredible, and it's just I don't know. I've seen them live twice.
I have yet to.
They're
I have
amazing.
yet to see AI write anything like that.
Yeah.
I've yet to see AI ever compose anything like that. And I don't know. I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. I'd be impressed if they do. But yeah, that's just Bruce Dickinson right there.
He's
Yeah.
incredible. The goat. Funny just to talk about how many times you guys have seen him. My very first real concert I ever saw, I went with Jimmy Dangles here. We were in high school, and it was the Bell Center in Montreal. Motorhead opened for Ronnie James Dio, who opened for
Oh.
Iron Maiden. That was the show we
Holy
saw.
fuck,
That's the
what a
first.
show.
That was
That's an
that was the
incredible
first
show. Wow.
real show I ever saw. Was that?
That's amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, it was incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Cool. All right, Dax, what are your 3 albums?
Oh shit. Okay, number 1. This is depressing as shit. Deftones Untitled. That's the album they put out in the early 2000s. That's like a good album to like kill yourself to. It's so dark and depressing. You can tell that Chino, their singer, clearly was going probably through a miserable breakup. It grabs your heartstrings and just is relentless. As soon as I start song 1, we're going through the whole album. I'm probably going to finish a 26 or a whiskey, and I'm just going to be depressed for the rest of the night. And I, for some reason, enjoy that immensely. So that album in particular just does something to me that I can't really. I mean, maybe this is the same for all musicians. Like certain music just it moves you in such a way that seems irrational. That album, start to finish, does that. Number 2, Traveling Without Moving, Jamiroquai, their big breakthrough album.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
I know what
That
the
is a
hell,
good
right?
one.
That album is
No, that's a good
incredible.
one.
Like the funk on that one everywhere. Just it's drenched in funk. It's so good. JK's singing, incredible. His phrasing, the guitar player, just all those like dominant seven chords or like seven ninths, like add nines and susses everywhere, but in a funk context, incredible. Production on that is just insane, and it's like a workout. You put that album on, you'll dance the whole night through. When it's over, you'll be exhausted. I mean, you can check your watch and check your steps. Awesome, 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 awesome album. And then the last one, because I think this is the absolute best tone I've ever heard, is Motley Crue's Girls, Girls, Girls. That
Nice.
album, and specifically Mick Mars, his tone on that album. Like, I am obsessed with that tone. I chase that tone. I've been trying to replicate that tone. I've got a version of it that's kind of my own and sounds like it, but it's so massive. It's like a wall of sound that cuddles you and cradles you and tells you that you must pray to the temple of hair metal. It's just so good. And that album in general, like, oh, Nicky's writing on that was incredible. See, this is what heroin
Yeah.
does to you. Apparently, it makes you a better musician. Anywho, there you go. 3 albums.
Yeah.
Totally different.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good selection. All right, Jimmy Dangles. Let's hear
Oh,
your
man.
3.
Going over some of the ones you guys said too. Same thing, man. Dex, that concert we went to see Iron Maiden. I've seen Iron Maiden 8 times. I have a tattoo, and that's because
Only one he's got. He's only
when I
got one.
yeah,
Both colored.
when I was 13, I was skateboarding and I was listening to skate music, and "Hallowed Be Thy Name" came on for Jamie Thomas's skate park, and
Nice.
it cut out right at the solo, and I went, no, 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 no. What is this? Where's the rest of this? Where's the rest of this? And then ever since then, I listened to Iron Maiden, and I was playing drums. I just started playing drums at that time, and I decided, no, I want to play. This is why I want to play drums. I want to play drums like Iron Maiden. So, Fear of
Yeah.
the Dark. Well, "Hallowed Be Thy Name" specifically. I was gonna say like maybe "Number of the Beast" just because of the hits and stuff on it, but that song specifically, "Hallowed Be Thy Name" and Iron Maiden got me there for sure. I love your shirt. I think like pretty much anything by Megadeth. I had an underrated one is Dystopia, which is pretty recent.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking loved it. And by the way,
Yeah.
I
Kiko
don't
Loureiro is a
hate
god.
Megadeth over Metallica any day.
Yep.
Honestly, yeah. I
Agree.
do agree.
I like them both, but yeah. Anyways, and
The
my
amount of
top
theory on
album,
display in Megadeth.
front to back, is Audio Slave's debut album.
Yeah.
When I heard that they're making this weird band, I was like, I had very low expectations, and every song on that album and pretty much every
Yeah.
album after is just fucking sick and amazing.
Yeah.
And yeah, I love the tone and the sound, and we try to put a little bit. I like to put a little bit behind my writing with that kind of stuff. So good.
So good. Yeah, I agree with you on the Audio Slave one. Man, it was so good. That debut album.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome, guys.
Yeah. What the fuck was that?
Yeah, yeah. Awesome. Well, that's all I have for questions today, guys.
James, what about you there?
Oh, did we not ask James?
You definitely asked me, and then
Yeah.
I gave you like 3 albums of
Yeah.
from the same band because like
Yeah,
I'm that obsessed.
Yeah, yeah.
I will probably get a While She Sleeps tattoo at some point.
Nice.
Like yeah.
Nice. Awesome. Well, guys, that's all the
You're not gonna get a
questions I
waist
have.
deep tattoo, man. After all of these years,
Need a cooler logo.
You got to do it now. Awesome, guys. Well, thanks for joining me
Maybe
for
after
this.
this album, eh? Tell you what, Dex, you get a waist deep tattoo, so will I. All right.
bold. I might just do that. I drink.
Nice.
Thanks for
guys.
having us, Jordan.
Yeah, thanks for
Just before we sign off, just shameless plug.
Yeah.
We got an album coming out soon. It's not done yet. It's going to be called Sleaze
Yeah.
Machine. And just anyone listening, if you're a fan of what we consider to be
Yeah.
sleaze rock, which is somehow a blend of all of these musical tastes, definitely keep an eye out for that album. I think it's going to be, so far it's the best one I think we've ever written. It'll be the
Yes.
act of getting it into your hands, which will be the challenging piece.
Nice. Yeah.
Just
That's
email
cool.
waist
And-
deep, man. We'll send it to you.
Yeah,
Band
I
at
was gonna say,
gmail.com.
I'll
Send you
help you
anything you
guys.
want.
I'll help you guys promote it. And so where can everybody find your music that's out right now?
Find us just about anywhere. You can go on
Yeah,
Apple, Spotify, YouTube, fucking Facebook, Instagram,
nice,
TikTok, you name it, we're there.
awesome,
We're all over the map, man. So you just Google
awesome,
Waist Deep, we'll pop up. That's for sure.
One thing I
awesome.
will add to that, we just had our original album, which is streaming on everything, remastered, and we just swapped the masters out. So now you're actually getting a version of that closer to what our actual vision
Mm,
was for the album. So it sounds much better than it used to. I mean, it used to sound really good, but now it sounds great. So definitely
Yeah.
nice,
give it a spin.
And then
nice.
do keep your eyes out for the next album because we have progressed. This it's gonna be altering in comparison to the last album for sure. And that's not a slight on the last album. That is a big props to the um, level to which Dex has taken his guitar, the level to which Jimmy has been writing lyrics and mixing them with his guitar, and the amount that I've been working on my vocal and my presence on stage. It is going to be something way, way beyond what we've done. So it is something to keep your eyes and ears out for. Get ready for it. It's coming.
Nice. Nice. All right, guys. Well, thanks again for joining me for this interview. And for all my listeners, again, this is Waist Deep. Like I said, go find their music pretty much anywhere. Follow them on Instagram. You know, support them any way you can. All right, and thanks for listening. Have a good day. Bye. There you go, guys.